nerds and news hunters. In this video we're going to run through some of the most important settings for when you're playing Wolcen Lords of Mayhem, and I really think it's going to help you, so please keep watching. And remember, if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and I will just see you right after my intro. Alright guys, I'm here. I'm just a little small down here in the corner. I'm right here. I'm on top of the buttons here. Alright guys, joke aside, let's take a look at what you need to know, okay? So, first up we have gameplay settings. You can choose the language, English, French, German, and you can actually choose auto attack here, right? So it's used for when you use the run button, the left control button you can use to run, and then you will auto attack while running. It's pretty useful. It's on default, but you can turn it off as well. You have tutorial messages, which is nice for if you're a new player. You have quest markers, you can turn it on and off on the minimap. You have the gore mode, you can turn on and off blood. And this I actually turned on. This is off as default, and I would advise you guys to turn it on, because this will display your values of your health, willpower and your rage in numbers. And it's really nice to keep track of the numbers instead of just some bar, because when you change out your gear, these stats can change on how they impact each other, right? And also when you are doing a certain kind of spec in this game, kind of build, the transfer time between willpower and rage can actually change a lot, right? So it's really important to keep track of your numbers, and especially if you keep in mind, if you take a look at what your spells need to be able to be used, right? What your spenders, how many points do your spenders need, so you know that when you have a certain amount left, you can do this, you can do that, right? You can make a decision faster if you turn this on. So this is a very important thing to turn on in the menu, guys. This is one of the important things here, okay? Right, next up we have auto-equipped potions. This is on default. Auto-equipped skills. This is on default. Auto-equipped armor. This is off on default, and it would be okay to turn this on if you are starting as a new player, and if you are moving forward and leveling and all that, you will get the empty slots filled up quicker. You don't have to go into your inventory yourself, so this is quite nice at the beginning. So now we're not going to change anything, just go back into the menu. So we have the controls here. You can change all your controls if you want to change, you know, whatever. One of these shortcuts are actually pretty nice to know, but it's the same. I think it's mostly the same as in Diablo as well. So if you've been playing that game, you would know these control settings as default, right? So one of the next important things I wanted to show you guys is the show frames per second option. If you are not sure that your computer can actually run this game, you can tick on this to show your frames per second in the game, right? And you will know when your frames are dropping when you do certain abilities, or when you enter a certain area. You can change your graphic settings and you can see if you can improve your frames per second. So this is an important setting as well, guys. We have motion blur. I have this off at the moment, and we have lens flare as well. And you can choose the resolution if you want to play full screen and stuff, and quality. Overall, you can change the quality here, and VSync. It depends on your monitor, right? If you want to use this. So, all right, let's go back. Advanced graphics. We have initializing. You can choose here the detail of this up here. You can choose the sharpening, chromatic aberration. You can choose that, post effect, vignetting. This I also want to show you guys, because when you tick this off, this means that the center of your screen, right? If you look at my screen now, you can see my hands here. There's like a circle, and where my hands are, when you put this on, the picture, the image in the center of your screen will be more sharp than around the edges. So all around here at the edges of your screen, right, you will have this blur effect, sort of. I think that's the easiest ways to explain this, really, is that you will have this kind of blur effect around my hands now, and if you turn this off, you will easier be able to see what's around you, right? You will easier be able to see your surroundings. So this could be actually interesting to tick this off and see if you can easier find loot and find stuff at the edges of the screen. Easier see, you know, when standing from a distance, if you're about to engage a certain kind of boss, you will want to know what this boss is, what type of monster that is, and you can maybe see this if you turn this off. So this is also a very important thing to know, that you can actually turn this on and off, right? So next up, we have the overall quality set to very high. It's the highest at the moment here. And let's say we have a visual. Here you can turn up and down the scale of your interface HUD, the size, and that's really nice. I mean, if you're playing on a smaller screen, you would want to make it maybe smaller, but that's really up to you guys. You can choose the map overlay opacity here, and you have a camera shake option. You can turn it all on and off when you when hitting an enemy. Oh, actually, they have a spelling error here. You see, it says camera shake when hitting an enemy. It's two N's in it. You need to correct that. Wolcen Studios, step it up. Okay. So we have different kind of things here. Silhouettes around the enemies, enemy health bars, enemy blink, sort of when you hover around them, over them. And there's a show damage option here. Show damage when an enemy is hit. You want to take this on, guys. You want to know how much damage you're doing at all times, so you know what to improve, right? You can see when you do this ability, you hit this hard. When you do this ability, you hit this hard. That is definitely something you need to turn on. This is an important factor here. Okay. Apply. We want to have this on. Yes. Okay, let's go back. So next up, we have sound settings, and you can actually just turn this up and down. There's nothing special about the sound. So this is really what I want to show you guys, and remember to like, subscribe, and I will just see you in the next video, guys. And please place a comment if you think this is helpful or not. See you later.